Hi beauties, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Makaya. We are going to be talking about lock installation, my lock journey, how I found my loctician. We're going to be talking about a little bit of everything related to my lock journey. So this is going to be a longer video, so I hope you guys enjoy. So I started my lock journey 4 times, 3 times with 2-strand twists and 1 time with comb coils. Now I don't have a picture of me when I started with comb coils because I took them out the same day. It was just too scalpy for me and I didn't like the way it looked. I did not trust the process at all. Now, the first time I tried to get locks with the 2-strand twist, I went to a hairstylist. This is what I came out looking like. In her defense, though, it was clear that we were just talking about 2 separate hairstyles the whole time because she kept asking me if I wanted to add extensions to it. Because she was like, "Your hair is really short. Like, are you sure you don't want to add extensions to it?" And I was getting confused because I was like, I wanted to, like, I just want to start, like, I'm just starting my lock journey. And so I just want to do it natural that way, even though you can add extensions to your locks and still that's a journey in itself. But I was trying to explain to her, and we were on different pages the whole time. So it was no fault to her on why it was like that. But I was just upset because she was like, "Oh, this is going to be $150," and I was like, "For what? Like for no way, no way, that is not $150 of work, ma'am." Anyways, um, so after I left that appointment, I was feeling really I was in the best mood. I was feeling discouraged because at this point, I'm like, okay, locks are not going to work for me because locks aren't looking right on me. I can't wear my loose natural hair out because I don't know how to do it. I'm going to have to constantly make appointments to get it done, and I'm just going to be wasting a lot of money. So that was really upsetting to me. So I didn't know what to do. So then eventually I just asked my mom if she can install it. Now my mom's not a hairstylist or a loctician. So my mom ends up watching a bunch of YouTube videos on how to install locks and how to interlock, like the different rotations. And this is how the first set turned out.
Before, after.
And they were so cute. They were my favorite set of locks. But unfortunately, I bleached my hair that color. And then they were damaged after that. They were super dry. So I cut my hair. I just woke up one day and I just cut it all the blonde off. So I only had new growth, the new growth that was left. And so she installed more locks after that. And I dyed my hair jet black. And here's how that set went. Both sets I absolutely loved. Absolutely loved. So my mom, when she did this set, she was like, okay, this is a lot of locks. She was kind of getting overwhelmed with the interlocking and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go back to the loctician that my sister-in-law had recommended for me because she also has micro locks. She goes to this loctician. So I went to her and I was like, hey, can you retwist my locks? And I just got them interlocked and stuff. But she wasn't accepting any more clientele for personal reasons, but she did give me someone else that she recommended. When she gave me her recommendation, I text her my new loctician immediately, and we set up an appointment for interlocking. That's what I was originally supposed to do. I was supposed to be getting my black set of locks interlocked. But something just, I don't know. I don't know why. I decided I wanted to start over again. And so that's what I did. I combed them out and then I started over. But I think it was because, like, I don't wear jet black hair at all, and I knew I needed to, like, I knew eventually the time was going to come where I bleached it again. And I didn't want to be in the same situation where I was damaging my locks and I did all this work, or I didn't want to be in the same situation where I damaged my locks and then had to cut them off again. So instead, I just took the locks down, bleached my hair this color, and then started a different lock journey. Um, and then, yeah, so I didn't do any like prior research on my loctician. I didn't know if she was a consultant, like if she was like certified or anything. I just knew that she came recommended by someone that I trusted. And when we met, the vibes were amazing. She's wonderful to talk to. I adore her. She's super dope, super cool, chill personality. We have a lot in common. Um, but I will be completely honest and say that I didn't like the install. First of all, because I don't like sitting down for long periods of time. Like you guys can even tell during this video, like I'm very like I can't sit still. I cannot sit still to save my life. So sitting there for like 20 to 25 hours was like horrible. Even though the conversation was great, she let you watch whatever you want to watch and she told you to go to sleep. I'm just not someone who felt comfortable going to sleep, but like I couldn't read because like it was just one of those situations where it's like I was just too uncomfortable to do what I wanted to do or to relax. So I was just like sitting there. for like 8 hours at a time, and it was just horrible. Not only that, I felt like since I had locks so many times in my head, I kind of already knew what I wanted them to look like or what I expected them to look like. Um, and when they were done, it didn't look anything like I expected. Like it looked like it wasn't finished. And I'm someone who I have a hard time like speaking up for myself when I'm in an appointment, like when I in the chair. Like if I don't like something, I usually won't tell the person. And I'll just pay for the service anyway, and then I would like cry at home. I'm just that person because I just don't like making other people feel bad. But this time was different because I feel like locks there are so many locks in my hair where I only had two options where I was like either I go home and comb all of this out or I finish it myself. Or I guess there was a third option just to trust the process, but I didn't like that option at all because it looked incomplete to me. I noticed that she wasn't going all the way down. So I had asked her like is can you go all the way down? Because I knew I wanted her to go more down. And she told me she couldn't, but she started to go further down on the back ones because it was just like the front ones that were not all the way down. The ones that she could go all the way down on, she did, and the ones that she already had finished, she didn't. But she said she went back and she just like rolled them. But it didn't really do anything. I had to wait a couple of weeks for the hair to start matting together. Me to start washing my hair and like spraying it for them to like start, I guess, matting and like coming together. So I'm going to be 3 months in a couple weeks. And last night I asked my mom to combine a couple of locks. So I only had concerns about three locks, and it was because these locks, one was going to snap. One was on like seconds away from like snapping off, and the other ones were just really, really skinny. And then I told my mom like while she's going through my head, if she sees any that makes her uncomfortable because they're so skinny, then she can combine it with another lock. And she was just combining like so many. She was combining a lot, which I didn't have a problem with because like I trust my mom more than I trust any hairstylist or loctician to be completely honest. And she's done my locks before. But now, honestly, after I had that experience, like now I'm like more nervous than ever. Like I seen it online where I seen like people's locks thinning out and like snapping and stuff, and them locticians having to repair it. But it hasn't even been 3 months yet. But here's the thing: when I got it done, I was already aware that it was super, like it was skinny, like they were super skinny. I was a little concerned about it, but like you always are supposed to, because this is the first time I went to a loctician. So like you trust your loctician and you trust that she knows what she's doing. Not to say that she doesn't know what she's doing. It's just to say I'm one of those people where I feel like what works for someone else's hair may not work for my hair. My hair is already like fine, so you can't put those thin of locks in my hair because it's just going to break off. Like my hair strands are not that strong. It's going to break, and that's exactly what happened. So although I haven't hit 3 months just yet, this is going to be titled my 3 month lock update because I'm just like 2 weeks away from it. Um, and I think that's all I had to say. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Turn your notifications on. And I'll see you next week. Bye.